Hello. So I'm going to just do a quick read because I want the rest of the readers out there to understand how much they're appreciated. Yeah. Let me show you with the cards the way that readers are generally treated or approached. It's almost like people think we're satanic. Y'all can play spades or hearts, you shoot the moon, do whatever you want, but we can't flip cards for tarot. Right, that's our purpose. Some of us use these cards as a medium between you and I, between me and you, between you and me and you. There's several different dynamics going on. So this is necessary. This is a purpose for some people. It's helping people wake up to the reality that you don't get to dictate other people's lives, that they are just as happy as you are with the life that they have, thankful, grateful, tapped in, tuned in, realizing actual gifts, physical abilities are manifesting. Some people don't have that. Some people don't have that purpose. This is not really done so that the physical plane that we're living on can continue to be more robust than our physical, mental body and self. Our spiritual self needs to be first and foremost. My mom used to tell me the most prolific advice. Okay. Prolific as in just it permutates through every aspect of the world, but it's this. This is the grace that my mother taught me. Okay. And I'm just going to impart that grace upon the world because I think it really changed my perspective. If you try to fix everything outside of yourself before you try to fix what's inside of yourself, nothing goes correctly. Nothing goes correctly. Okay? Nothing goes right. It might look like it is, but it's not. It's not in the right vibration for you to create what it is that your purpose, your life purpose is here for. You're not here to be rich. Let me tell you, you weren't born onto this planet to just have a whole bunch of money. If you think your purpose is consumerism, you're probably in the wrong field of work if you're not working for marketing. Even animals, plants, they eat, they poop, and they reproduce. That's literally the way that you survive on this planet. So it's ridiculous for us to believe that our physical body is the only thing that matters. So that's the only thing we're here to do. Eat, use the restroom, and reproduce. Okay. Those are basic functions. And if you don't have them, I'm worried about it. Your self-esteem needs to be looked at if you don't have those functions, right? As a human, as a species. If that's not what we're focused on, is continuing our bloodline, at least spiritually, if not physically, or maybe integrating the two as in using abilities like tarot card readers do. We don't need the cards. Let me just reiterate that. A caveat. Let me just put these down for a moment and switch decks. We're going to Map Shifter's deck right here. I'm going to show you that we don't need the cards. We just use them as a tool to demonstrate visually using our insight from inside to visualize with y'all what it is that we could have, what the energy around us feels, looks, and moves like. Okay? Okay? That's what we use them for. We don't need them as in, if I don't have the cards, I don't get the message. That is not the way this goes. The cards will reflect for you exactly the resonance and the frequency that you are emitting to it. What you give is what you get. It is that simple. And I think it's really just, it's like, keep it simple, stupid. Keep it stupid, simple is the same thing. It's like, yeah, here's the gentle gardener. There's two. There's you and me and you. That's how we started this. Those are the eggs in the field. It is up to you to determine how you're going to express your eggs. You can go to church, you can go to temple, you can go to a mosque. I don't care what you do. You can go to nature and just dance the May dance, like you know, around the Mayflower pole. Dance in a weaving form. I don't know what kind of carols you sing at Christmas time. Do whatever tradition it is that you do in your family that makes it your tradition. But me and you and me getting to know an outsider is not something that you get to make assumptions about. You get to accept what it is. And they can either accept what it is too, or you just don't jive like that. You can't come in my garden. You're not welcome in my kingdom if what it is that you do doesn't jive with what I do. And it doesn't mean that I don't like you and I hate you and I have all this pent up vitriol and it's all vital. No. It means I simply I no longer care for that kind of energy. So you're probably perfect for someone else, but not for us. I can't go to church and listen to somebody tell me that I can only believe in one Jesus that looks a specific way, that acts a specific. I don't believe that's the only time Christ's consciousness has made it this far, especially if we're all supposedly sharing the Holy Spirit. That's why it's a free country. You can be Jewish in this country. You can be Buddhist in this country. You can be Christian. You can be a tarot card reader. You can be Wiccan. You can be a Quaker. No, I'm not talking about oats. Yeah, those are really good. Like you make some grits, oats, whatever kind of, millhouse you have. Use it. That's the grace. Okay. I'm just going to put that there because it was like a one-off. I just wanted to read that energy for our tarot card readers. I know it's really frustrating that we're trying to cultivate something all together and also individually. So we work individually all together, if that makes sense. As a collective consciousness, tarot card readers are tapping into that collective consciousness simultaneously. Any tarot card reader who believes that they can express themselves publicly has already broken the paradigm. Yeah, in large part of the matrix, because the offshoots, little pocket. Everyone has that like hole in the wall pizza place that they absolutely love. It's their joint. Okay, that's what tarot card readers are to a lot of people. It's a lifeline. A lifeline for people who don't have any other outlet for spirituality, for understanding the unseen world around them, who've never had a community of people who understood their language psychologically, spiritually, mentally, physically. This is the physical reality of bringing a thought into fruition. We can demonstrate it for you, but we can't do it for you. We can only demonstrate that. Demonstrate using the cards, the artistic expression of other artists who have created these cards. Each one of them has a depiction. This is community number 3. I just cut the deck. Depiction of what's going on. You see these two shadows? You and me and you. It's me versus me. That's what tarot card readers know. When they're telling you the story of your life collective, they're also reflecting on their own. This is number 3. So there's always like, a nacho and burrito, or excuse me, I always mess up this kind of stuff because I'm so dyslexic, right? So it's like a nacho and taco. No, I always like really mess this kind of stuff up for real. Oh well. Yeah, so this is actually a taco and a burrito conversation, nachos. Usually third time's a charm for the community. You can communicate something in 5 different ways, and somebody's going to understand each one of those ways. A different person than you would have reached if you never tried that specific medium of communication. Sometimes there's the unspoken, unseen, unwritten world that actually matters way more than the world we're already living in. So, reality ends up being stranger than fiction. Look at that. This is the community shadow self. Tarot readers know how to box that energy up and return it to sender. It has nothing to do with karma coming to kick your ass. No. You're going to need to understand that whether you like it or not, some places in Sweden and Germany and the other places, they've already perfected their technology. It's already in place. If they don't struggle with it, there's no interruption. There's really no deviation either from what they consider normal. It's like a system. It's an entire machine. It's a well-oiled one. And it's one that like can confront the shadow self while also finding its way home. That's the energy. It's the collective energy. That's the shadow self. It's the thought processes that we think are hidden in the background from everyone else and every other set of eyes that might be disciplined enough to see it. This is you. You're a shadow. You're a mystery to other people. They don't know you until they do. And once they recognize your discipline, it may be too late for the community. Or it could actually bring out of the community the discipline needed to box that shadow self. Boxing things up doesn't mean that you're fighting them all the time. And I need y'all to stop thinking like that with the competition. Excuse me, my dinner is ready. My dinner is going off. Yeah. Give me a moment, please. Thank you. Like I was saying, I just had to get my dinner. My point in showing this here, we've got physical body, self-esteem, and community with the purpose at the top of the deck, right? That's what I mean. We're trying to help you with physical confidence so that you don't feel like you must be perfect at all times. We're showing you the sloppy side of ourselves when we're doing these readings. Whether you can perceive that or not is up to you. If you're digging for dirt, there it is. We're not really hiding anything. We don't hide our figure. We don't hide our face. We don't hide what we're thinking. We tell you the intuitive nudges that we get. If that was supposed to be classified or private or confidential, then bullets, like we just messed that all the way up, right? That's the point. Something can be so obvious and so in your face that you can't actually see it. It's like love is blind. Well, so is a lot of things, It's like having a stigmatism to like stigmata. If you've never seen the movie Stigmata, go watch it. It's kind of like goes hand in hand with Passion of the Christ. It shows the perspective of maybe Mary Magdalene or the books that have been cut from the Bible and refashioned so that they can be demonically perceived by society. Yeah, that's our purpose is to try to point this kind of thing out. You have free will. You can choose to believe it or not. But this is not Ripley's Believe It or Not. This is not a Guinness Book of World Records, okay? This is right here in the physical, us as tarot readers picking up on the spiritual energy that every spiritualist and religious person, everybody who's interested in modern day getting in touch with their inner self, whatever that looks like for you, whether it's a hot Ashtanga yoga or whether it's a weekend retreat with no words, all meditation. It doesn't matter if you went to a mosh pit to do that, if you went to a I don't know, like an inner city school and studied meticulously like you were in a concentration camp of sorts. It doesn't really matter. Do you see that? That's the purpose of tarot card readers. That's our purpose. We're pointing at it. We keep pointing it out, and I feel like I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, and I want to encourage other people to do the same. I don't know how else to express that type of self-esteem, but I almost feel like the reading is over. This is self-esteem with your soulmate. The purpose is to have a breakthrough on that. You have to have a physical body that can not only be in the community, but confront what's behind the community, which is your shadow self. Very loudly, but bravado, like speak up. This is the third card coming out of this bottom of the deck, okay? Here we've got psychic awareness. Strong psychic awareness is available to all of us. Just because you have not tapped into your abilities yet doesn't mean that you won't. You need to give it time and put effort before you get angry at other tarot card readers or other people who are expressing themselves on a spiritual level. It's a free country and we're allowed to do that. Psychic awareness is here with a community, the shadow self, and bravado, because that's what we're trying to confront. That's what we're talking about. That's what I mean. We don't need the cards in order to tell you that the psychic awareness we want to break through for is our purpose. It's always going to come out exactly in line with what it is that we've already achieved. We're not at all a threat. We're trying to help. Okay, we come in peace. Like, I don't know anybody else that can just, like, 3 paws down tell you that. 3 toes? I don't know. There's 6 altogether. I can't, yeah, I'm not going to follow what we've been doing because that's not been working. For this specific psychic awareness breakthrough, I feel like it's been a long, hard, uphill drudge for a lot of us. And I think that's over. Yep, here's compromise. You see that handshake? It's a handshake with the universe. We know how to flip stuff. That's why we flip cards. We also know how to flip energies. We're not just here to do entertainment for you, although that is one of the primary usages that we are utilized for, it seems. But I also think that people don't even, you got to forgive them. They know not what they do. They're trying to be disciplined. There it is again, on the same side. Now we're compromising discipline in order to understand each other's purpose. If you're a tarot card reader, you already know what kind of existence comes with this vocation. When you evoke energy, energy responds really quickly to you. If you keep those emissions high, then you're able to continue your psychic awareness. If not, you can get rather disconnected and lost, girl. It just, you have to find a place where homeostasis remains intuitively disciplined. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much. If you are a tarot card reader who is willing to put yourself, your face, your genuine personality, your actual like government name, for example, right? And I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm just trying to say that, like, thank you for being willing to strip yourself naked intuitively, spiritually, and psychically so that other people have an opportunity to understand that it's possible. And that's all. That's all. That's it.